I'm going to show you 10 under the radar hidden gem style fragrances that are not so much talked about. They last long and they're all affordable. Number 1, Ellis Oud Saffron Rose Absolute. Do you know that this has black roses? Where does one get black roses? I've never seen a black rose on my little nature trail walks. I've only seen pink roses. Sometimes I see purple ones, yellow ones, but never black. Black roses are grown in a small village in Turkey because they say the soil and the pH level is perfect to grow a black rose. So that's an interesting note that Ellis Oud Saffron Rose has. Now, if you like oud fragrances, you will love this fragrance. It's a blind buy worthy. If you do not like oud, you might not like it. It does have some saffron in it and incense, and it does have some resinous, slight citrus backgrounds in it. It does last a very, very long time. It can be hard to find, but I found some samples you can get for like 20 bucks also. This is a great fragrance for the oud rose lover. Next fragrance also is a different style of rose fragrance called Moschino Toy Boy. It looks like a little toy, black teddy bear in a black lacquered bottle like that. It does have a pressurized sprayer, and this one also has some elemi resins, which can produce slight freshness from the resins. It also has some pear notes in it. It gives it a fresh note. You can see this is a black bottle, so really it's a dark rosy pepper fragrance with an underlying freshness to it. You have vetiver in here and a cashmerean note. Now what does cashmerean? Think about cashmere sweaters. So it's a soft fragrance actually. It's not hardcore. It's rich and soft, and it's the epitome of a fragrance aficionado or a snob's love, because they created an affordable fragrance that's soft yet powerful, and it just smells different, and it's like a niche fragrance, like Atomic Rose. If you don't know what Atomic Rose is, it's a very, very expensive initial fragrance. I think it's upwards of $300 or $400. If you compare this to Spice Bomb from 2012, you will see it has some of the similarities on the top notes. Not saying that it smells like it, just similarities to give you an idea. The elemi resin in here is a prominent note actually. It's a honey-like substance that produces a piney, slight sweet scent, and then you have that pear note that mixes in perfectly to give it the freshness. And also people have compared some of the notes in this to Dior Homme 2020, which you will see some of the same top notes. Stronger With You Freeze by Emporio Armani. This is one of the most complimented fragrances ever made, perfect for the summertime. Lime, fruit, apple, mandarin, and ginger in this. It also has sage, lavender, and vanilla, and I really like it. This is similar to the Stronger With You. It's got the DNA. It's got that candy chestnut. Of course, this has way more citrus. That's why they call it freeze, and they call it freeze to convey that it looks like a frozen bottle. I guess it conveys that you could wear it in warmer weather setting. Compare this to YEDP. They both have apple, ginger, and geranium to give you an idea, but there's no vanilla in YEDP, but there's vanilla in here. Stronger With You is highly complimented and lasts 6 to 10 hours. Next up is something called Kenneth Cole Copper Black. It's cut tobacco, vanilla, bourbon in it. It's a woody, aromatic, very nice projecting for the first hour. It's a very modern fragrance. I bought this as a tester. It was like 30 bucks or something, $35. It's just a delicious honey, bourbon, vanilla, tobacco fragrance. It's impressive for being called Kenneth Cole Black. Here's a new find I really started enjoying. I got it months ago, but pulled it out now in the spring, summer. It's called D Squared 2 Wood. Can you see that pretty good? This bottle here has a magnetic cap. It's got lemon and orange in it. It's got a very nice sprayer that sprays out far and hard. You've got white woods, vetiver in here. It smells like a pile of fallen maple leaves, and that's a good thing. It's very fresh, woody fragrance. I really like it. Still working out on the timing of it. I think it performed 4 to 6 hours so far on me. And the age group for this is 18 to 80 on D Squared Wood 2. Kenzo Aqua's apple green notes. It has some sandalwood in it. It's kind of a spicy green, slight vanilla musk sandalwood fragrance. The juice is a dead ringer for an old school fragrance called Paul Smith. The Paul Smith is very hard to find. Paul Smith London, which is also a minty, sweet green style fragrance. And when you say minty, you think about spicy, minty gum. Above average longevity on this, and everything on performance is above average. This is called Lolita Lover's Green Lover. It's a 3.4 ounce found for like $45 or so. It does perform way above average. It does project very good the first 2 hours. And what you're left with is a green, fizzy, slightly sweet vanillic undertone. And after 15 minutes, it does become creamy. It does have a gin note, but mostly after the fragrance develops, you really smell that creamy vanilla undertone. It is almost gourmand, but it is not. And right when you smell it, you can smell minty, vanilla, lemon almost. And I think it's the gin and tonic note that gives it this sparkling feeling when you spray it. So back in the day, Lolita Lempica came out with a fragrance called Eau Masculine. I guess this is the redo of it. So I guess it could be considered a flanker. This is basically fresh liquor and vanilla again. Different take. There's no green, there's no mint in it. It's very likable, it's very different, it's very unique. Now for a special for the ladies, this is called Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau for females. Now you know they make a Le Beau for male. This one has the female version. You see this right here. The vanilla is very, very sweet on this fragrance. It comes off like a soft wood. It does have some pear notes in it. Really nice citrus vibe. It's so sexy. Lasts all day long, ladies or gentlemen, if you wanted to buy this. It's down so refreshing. You can wear this all year long and even better in cool weather. Longevity was 8 hours. The scent trail is enormous on this. Day or night and all season. Audience is 20 years old and up. They also make something called Jean Paul Gaultier Scandale. If you like to know what that smells like, it's orange, sanguine, and honey. It's very, very strong. It looks like this bottle. The Scandale looks just like this, but it's a lighter color. It's got gardenia with intensive florals mixed elegantly. Scandale is a beast mode fragrance by Jean Paul Gaultier for women. And now I found this one called Scandale Night for women. It's the same as Scandale without that honey note. It's more easier to wear and it lasts all day and night. I highly recommend Scandale Intense for women by night. Scandale by night Intense. You do have the vanilla, you do have the amberwood, you have the white. As I said, the Scandale honey note's way, way stronger by night. It's way, way softer, and it does have a bit of cashmere to give you that soft effect, and the vanilla is more noticeable in this fragrance. In the dry down, it does have a cool pressurized bottle, and it smells almost so good I would like to eat it. Thank you very much for watching. Any kind of comments you have on your longest lasting under the radar hidden gem fragrances, or any kind of questions you might have, comment down below. I'll see you on the next video. Appreciate you.